And then I had the brilliant idea that, oh, maybe I can use this to clean the vents. So for me, a messy house is like a messy brain. This is what your magic eraser should look like when it's done. I am starting to get exhausted. This looks like it's going to be a process. I actually have doubts as to whether this was ever cleaned. Hey, it's Nyla. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a deep cleaning of my living room and dining room. This is going to be a two-part series. I'm in a one-bedroom apartment, so I'm going to do the downstairs first, and then I'm going to do the upstairs. I'm going to do the living and dining, and then I'm going to do my bedroom in the second part of this series, which will be released the following week. So anyway, for this video, I want to focus on not only deep cleaning and decluttering, but also sort of the wellness aspect that has to go along with this as well. In my previous video with my 2023 vision board and my bullet journaling ideas for setting up wellness in the home, I kind of touched on this a little bit. As people are trying to get into new habits in the new year, you also have to consider that a lot of that starts with the spaces that you're in. People don't realize how much of an effect this can actually have on your well-being, on your mental state. So it's important that you should also consider how your space could potentially be affecting your wellness or affecting your mental health, and the steps that you can take in order to help alleviate some of those stressors. So my goal for January is to kind of just make sure I'm cleaning my space and creating a sense of wellness in my space and the areas that I frequent. I'm working from home, so I'm sleeping here, eating here. I spend a large majority of my time in my home, as I'm sure a lot of people do. So I want to make sure that the space here is serving me and serving my needs and serving my purpose, and also helping to accommodate my lifestyle. So let's get into the cleaning aspect of it. Let me show you what I got. Okay, so first of all, how cute is this bag from Walmart? Look at the colors. Jersey has a ban on plastic, which I think is actually really good. I think it'll be really helpful for the environment, especially as we're going into global warming or global cooling. I don't know, it's a different story depending. Either way, our environment's in trouble. I'm trying my best also to try to eliminate paper waste as much as possible. Anyway, I wanted to show you my key bag. So here's some of the items that I got. Swiffer duster. This might sound like crazy, but I've just learned how to use these Mr. Clean erasers. For a while, I was like, I don't see what the big deal is. I don't see why people love these erasers. I don't know what's so magic about it. I was literally taking these out of the box and trying to scrub the walls until somebody told me you have to wet them first and then scrub the walls. And oh my gosh, they're actually magic. They just get like all the scuffs and the marks, and I don't know. Anyway, we got those. We also got a Scrub Mommy. I saw somebody else using this and I saw that it worked wonders. I know that they have like the Scrub Daddy, but this is supposed to be a little bit different because there's nothing like me. I rinse quickly and resist stains and odors. Plus I'm certified scratch free. So I figured that this would be a huge help. And I literally got this because someone mentioned it. So I'm gonna see how I can use this upholstery cleaner and also to get stains out of carpet. Microfiber towels, floss, which is this upholstery cleaner was all the way in the back and I couldn't get to it, so I used this to kind of push it forward so I could kind of grab it. And then I had the brilliant idea that, oh, maybe I can use this to clean the vents. So I have this. We'll see if it works. Gloves, of course. The glue for my dining chairs. This is for the kitchen because I actually have carpeting in my living and dining room, and that's it. So I think I'm gonna go down my list. I think I'm gonna start with the sofa. I'm gonna take the cushion covers off that I can take off, and then use the upholstery cleaner on the things that I can use that on that don't detach, and also get my curtains washed. And yeah, let's jump into it. Cleaning these walls is no joke. This is what your magic eraser should look like when it's done. And it somehow dripped all down my arm. I'm gonna have to clean that off, but yeah, I did one small section. Let's keep going. Okay, so try not to judge me. I've been meaning to get to these vents for a while now. So I'm gonna try my best to clean out. I have vents in my living room on the walls, and then also there are vents in the ceilings, and a lot of dust has built up over time. So I'm gonna see what I can use. I have a duster. I'll see if the duster will do a good enough job to actually get in there and clean it. But yeah, let's take a closer look and see what these vents look like. So this is the current situation. I know, it's bad. This is my cat corner, so there's like a lot of just like little cat toys and stuff in here, which I'm also gonna declutter because a lot of these toys they don't even play with. But actually, Chris mentioned trying like a keyboard cleaner to see if that would help out here. So I'm gonna see how my duster works, and if the duster doesn't get the job done, then I'll probably have to run to the store again and get some other items. So I just ended up taking the screws out, and they actually had it painted, but yeah, I actually have doubts as to whether this was ever cleaned. Yeah, that's pretty bad. So we're gonna clean this all out. We did the best that we could with this corner. The dust there has obviously been accruing for quite some time now. So we'll probably have to look into maybe something like air duct cleaning or something like that, because there was so much built up dust. It's possible that hasn't been cleaned in a very long time. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to see about that, but I'll show you how it turned out. So it's a huge improvement from before. Obviously it still needs a little bit of touching up, but yeah, pretty happy with how that came out. So if you're ever concerned about your vents, that's something to definitely look into and consider. So I don't know if it would be the apartment's responsibility or our responsibility, but either way, whatever information I find out, I'll let you know. So if you are in an apartment, that's something that you can look into as well. Air quality can be a major factor as far as wellness in your home. It definitely can play a big part. If the quality of your air is not good, then it could affect things like being tired, or like mental fatigue, or just having brain fog. So definitely also consider the air quality in your home when you're dealing with wellness in your home. So I have been cleaning for a few hours now, and I am starting to get exhausted, not only physically but mentally. When you're doing a deep cleaning, a lot of the times it takes a toll not only on your physical but also on your mental, because you have to consider where you're placing things, especially when you're getting down into like tiny details. I find that drawers especially can be kind of taxing, just simply because the fact that they collect so many tiny individual things, and then when you have to find a place for those things or decide that you need to just get rid of those things, it can become extremely tedious. So I just try to remind myself that with deep cleaning, it is, I mean, you can technically, I guess, do it like a couple times a year, but usually with like some deep cleaning things, you can do, like once a year. Every time I deep clean, it also helps me to realize that there's a lot of stuff that I really don't need, and it makes me just want to collect less things throughout the year and kind of focus more on like a more minimal type of lifestyle. Maybe not necessarily minimalistic, but just essentially being more aware of the things that I purchase or the things that I own or the things that I have, and making sure that it's things that I need or that I'm gonna get use out of. And even if I am using it, one time, not to just, throw it in a random drawer or like just keep it, just to kind of recognize that, I've used it for whatever its purposes were, and now I'm letting it go and throwing it out. So yeah. My cat's chewing at the carpet again. I don't know what it is about the little corners, but for some reason they just like to chew at the corners, and like they pull out the strings that are in the corners of the carpets, and it's like every corner. So every corner I have to make sure that there is like something there for them to not chew at. I don't know. I remember the vet saying before, it's like an OCD thing in cats. I don't know. Anyways, so I am going to keep trucking along. I'm really hoping that I can get my living room and dining room done, and I'm just in a one-bedroom apartment, and it's been taking me a few hours just to do my living room, so I'm hoping I can get to my dining room also. I hate staying in clutter. I hate sleeping in clutter. For me, it's super stressful. It makes me tired or like anxious just thinking about, the mess that I have to clean up. And for me, a messy house is like a messy brain. So hoping that I can make a little bit more progress here. Yeah, especially because I know my cats tonight are just gonna go crazy and do who knows what. So I want to try to get things back to some type of normalcy. Exhibit A. This is exactly what I mean. How she even got up there? And what is she doing? She's eating the pine that I tried to keep away from her by putting up here in the first place. What are you doing? Huh? Oh my gosh. Sally. It took the whole party to another level. Oh my gosh, everyone was blown away and impressed. Just standing around, it's a party, right? So here is the other half of this room. It's living dining room combo. I've basically just been moving the mess from side to side until I can get to it to clean up. I really want to declutter this bookshelf. I want to get some of the old books out that I don't use anymore and just have this look a little bit cleaner and put together, especially because it is next to this accent wall. And I also have sitting here the curtains, which came off of the wall here, so I really want to get those back up. This chair also, I'll probably try to clean that separately. It needs like a heavy cleaning. So basically what I do is I just usually keep this black throw on it, and I've got other various items back here. Let's see what else is back here. Oh yeah, my winter village, the box for that, my workout ball. This is sitting over here. Yeah, so this little corner. This looks like it's going to be a process. So it is day 2 of my cleaning, my deep cleaning, and it's definitely more of a handful than I thought it would be. Things just take such a long time. Anyway, so right now I am about to head to storage. I'll show you what I have for storage. It's actually not as much as I thought it would be this time around. I'm hoping each year it'll get to be a little bit less and less, and I'll accumulate less clutter. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to end up changing the rug or changing the wallpaper, but I do know that the rug that I have right now is time to go. It's had its use and I'm ready to do a new rug. So right now I'm going to replace it with one of the rugs that I was using previously, although I'm not exactly sure it completely matches the decor. So like I said, I'll either be changing the rug or changing the wallpaper, but for now this will do. So this is my giveaway slash storage box. These are the blinds, which I'll put back up when we move, and the curtain and this little cat thing that our cats don't use. So let's head to storage. And that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed deep cleaning with me. And if you like the video, please make sure to hit the thumbs up. And if you like me and want to continue on this wellness journey with me, please make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification. I post every Thursday. All right, until next time, bye.